Hey everybody, good morning. I hope you're having a great day. Just as a disclaimer, this is not a denture tutorial. This is a YouTube community crash course. So, just a quick little background. I have a lot of experience in social media. I worked for some very big gaming industry companies. I've been affiliated with some of them. I have been advocates for some of them. I've worked within their communities. I've done a lot of things on the social media side. Now, when I worked for Nintendo, I worked with all men, so there was no water cooler, there was no gossip, no nothing like that. I have a very good trait about me that I ignore that kind of stuff. But given my intelligence level and my education level, I find it fascinating to know why people do certain things. So, I want to start off by saying what's going on in the denture community right now is absolutely deplorable. So, after certain things transpired last week, there was some buildup to some things, and I didn't really realize it because I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. And it made me start asking questions. So, I asked a good friend of mine who's very YouTube experienced, and I asked a very prominent YouTuber that I know, over 500,000 subscribers, and just, I mean, very, very prominent vlogger. Just asked them some questions. Then I reached out to YouTube and I asked them some questions. Oh man, I was floored. I never really paid much attention to YouTube, so my experience in YouTube isn't very good because I just didn't, it wasn't my interest. Now, I put videos up on YouTube just hoping that I would connect with people or that someone would connect with me who was looking to take that step into dentures. And it just kind of flourished and grew from there. But my initial reason for coming to YouTube was to share my experience about the Washington State dental plan and the insurance, and then Russell Klein, and then just kind of gone, you know, kind of spread from there. But when I first put my videos up about Russell Klein, I think there was maybe 4 or 5 other ones out there that were reviews, and I think maybe 1 or 2 impression kit videos. So that was it. I felt that I wanted to share about my experience with him, and that was, you know, my main focus. Anyway, so my crash course about YouTube was really, really fascinating. I learned a lot. So I had no idea there was an actual community based around YouTube drama. YouTube drama. There are actually people out there, an entire community that focus on YouTube drama. They have overlapped into the denture community. It's been here for a while, and it's just starting to take its shape and rear its ugly head. But it's been here for a while, and it's been a very carefully orchestrated plan. So there's an algorithm within YouTube that generates money. Subscribers, views, clicks, ads, comments, thumbs up, thumbs down, all of that generates money. And so there's a lot of people that started off their channels in the drama community that are actually in the denture community now. They crossed over. And they're using it as an untapped resource for cash. They just happen to have dentures, and they're using the community that people are looking for support in, advice, tutorials, some sort of a connection, vulnerable people. They're using it as their cash cow. Now, there's some things in the drama community that I found out, techniques that they use to generate this drama. This is a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week job for them. It's mentally exhausting. I don't know how they do it. But part of it is certain things. So I'm gonna help you understand what these are. And some of you guys are going, duh, I knew this. I didn't. I didn't pay attention to it, so I didn't know what was going on. Random live streams. That's something that the drama community does. It's happening here now. That is a ding, ding, ding bell to all my subscribers saying, come talk to me right now. What they do is they have a couple people that they've talked to rather privately aside right at that moment or previous to the live stream saying, you need to insert this statement in the chat while we're live chatting so that other people see it. That's their way of planting the drama, planting the misinformation, planting some sort of an insinuation about someone or that they are a victim or whatever it is. That's their drama plant. They're planting the seeds right there in the random live streams. So they're hoping people come in and talk about stuff so that they can take it out other places. The reason I'm talking about this stuff is because the denture community shouldn't be like this. This is a community based on people who need help and support. And the fact that it's being manipulated from the sidelines by a few people that it really are just looking to make money makes me sick to my stomach. Because I'm not like this. But you'll see people in their banners, they've got the little PayPal symbol. You know that they're looking for the money generation. They're just waiting for people to hand it over. And it's what they do as a 24/7 job. You notice these people don't have day jobs or night jobs, but they're just out there and it's exhausting. Another thing that they do are random drama grab videos. So some of the descriptions or titles will be, I'm done. Well, they want people to come to their channel and talk about, why are you done? Oh gosh, what happened? That's their way of planting it. The more comments they get about it, the more money they get. I'm moving on. That's another one. They want people to come and ask, oh, why are you moving on? What happened? The biggest one is triangulation, and that's the one that's scaring me right now. Because you've got normally one person who know a lot of people. They'll normally know a couple of veteran YouTubers and a bunch of little YouTubers who are rather new or not as active. Now, what they do is in the back, behind the scenes, they're triangulating between those people, telling the big YouTuber that a little YouTuber, you know, threatened to shut down their channel or is mad about something or that they're trying to step on their toes or steal their material. And they're doing the same thing to the little YouTubers, trying to get them upset. So in the public eye, with the little busy bees that go in and plant the comments in the videos, they've got tension growing on purpose. So what that does, as long as they do it right and they play the victim right, it makes them the sole kumbaya channel that they are not involved in anything. When in reality, they're the ones with the biggest paddle stirring the biggest pot behind the scenes. So why I'm mad about this is because they're manipulating the denture community and trying to get people, tension growing, drama going, people mad at each other, people making horrible, rude, just cruel comments. And that's what started this really for me, was that I couldn't believe the amount of people coming from other channels to mine and leaving the types of comments they were leaving. I had to delete them because they were so nasty and cruel. And I couldn't believe anyone who's been through the journey of dentures actually stating that to another person. If you've been through this journey, you have compassion. So I couldn't believe that those were denture wearers. And when I actually looked into it more, those are the little busy bees from the drama community that are helping out this other person create the tension. This is orchestrated. It's carefully orchestrated and planned out. Now, I reached out to YouTube and asked them how, because someone accused me of trying to shut down somebody else's channel, which never happened. It never came out of my mouth or my fingertips or my head or anything. So I asked YouTube, how easy is it for some random person, even if they have a channel, to try to shut down somebody's channel? It's not like that. Someone has to actually violate the terms to shut down a channel. They can't just go report enough to shut down a channel. There has to be violations. Copyright violations, privacy violations, things like that. They can't just go shut down a channel. And when they do get a report, they give people an opportunity to correct the issue in which they violated. So they'll send them an email and say, hey, we need you to fix this or that or whatever it is. And if they don't fix it, they'll just take the video down for them, or they'll delete the comment or whatever it is that they violated. You can't just go shut down somebody's channel. It's not like that. It's a huge misconception. But they use that as a drama grab. Oh, somebody's trying to shut down this big YouTuber's channel and I'm trying to protect them and help them. Or somebody's trying to shut down my channel. That is all a cry for attention and drama to come and talk about it in the comments to generate the money. It's all about generating the money. Now, there is a little bit of mental instability when it comes to something like that, that they have the balls to actually screw with people's lives over a couple bucks. They are willing to ruin their reputation, ruin their family, ruin their personal life, shut down their, whatever, all of that just to make a couple bucks. They don't care whose feelings they hurt or how cruel they are or how cruel their little busy bees are being in comments. As long as it creates drama, hatred, people picking sides, things like that. I'm extremely fascinated in the way humans work with this kind of thing. The internet has made people extremely brave, and they can be whoever they want over the internet. But that creates keyboard warriors who think that they can say and do anything to anyone. Trolls are mean. And what's going on right now in the denture community is mean. The person that's orchestrating all of this and triangulating between people, that's mean. It doesn't help anybody. And if they really actually cared about helping the denture community, they would stop it. They would take down those mean comments instead of leaving them up for other people to see and get the wrong impression. They would stop making open-ended statements that hurt people on purpose. But they know that, and they want it out there. They want it to be seen. It's like a big banner and a billboard. If they really cared about people, they wouldn't be pitting people against each other. They wouldn't be spreading misinformation, trying to get people angry at each other. They wouldn't do that. So if you're looking for support, I suggest going to one of the forums or one of the Facebook groups. It's a safe place. They're closed groups. And they're a place that you can go to, connect with others. It's safe from drama, all of that stuff. And there's no money involved. It's a good place. Now, if you're watching YouTube for denture-related advice, just take it at that. It's just a YouTube video. Don't get involved in all the comments and the crazy stuff that's going on. Nobody, absolutely nobody should be asking anybody to pick sides when it comes to support. And choose for yourself. Really. This is YouTube. There's an entire community of drama people in the denture community already that are trying to get it going. You wouldn't believe the drama that's going on in the vegan community. All because the drama people came into it and started a shit show. And that's what's happening here. But somebody from that drama community that started there has been here for a little while. And they've been orchestrating this. And you'll notice a lot of ups and downs in their friends, their relationships, things like that. They'll use current events. The Las Vegas shooting or hurricanes or President Trump or whatever to get people to come to their channel and talk about it because it's all generating revenue for them. As long as they stay on top of the current drama and orchestrate it from behind, it gets them money. They might have dentures, but they're not. They're manipulating the community from behind. So that to me is really hurtful. And I wasn't clued in until some of these people started leaving really nasty, cruel comments on my channel. And when I started looking into it, I started connecting the dots and really looking at the pattern here of who's doing what to try to hurt other people to generate money. It's sad and it's scary. And I really, really feel for everybody. But the triangulation, what they want is for people to come to that channel and talk about it on their channel. They're the safe place for people to say, oh, I love you. You're not part of the problem. You're the one channel that's not involved in anything. Just don't ever say I didn't tell you so. It all comes out in the wash, believe me. So the goal is to spread misinformation, to seem like the victim or whatever it is. And I've got no problem putting this information out there because I want to warn people. Nobody should be asking you to choose in the community when it comes to support. People are going to watch what they want to watch. But I'm not asking for comments. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for anything. If I connect with someone on a certain level, that's my only goal. If I help them take that first step or help them with connecting to Russell Klein or whatever it is, that was my only goal. But I didn't come to this community to get picked on or bullied or whatever it is that's going on. But spreading misinformation is these people's job. It's what they do. That's how they put money in their bank account. It's orchestrated. Just watch. That's all I'm saying. If you look at somebody's meta tags for their videos, they're not just tagging dentures. Oftentimes enough, you'll see the word drama in the tag. They're tagging their drama friends. And they do keep their subscriptions private because they don't want you to see that they're part of that drama community. But it's there. And they're dragging those people over here to send them to troll other people's channels to start crap. It's happening very fast. And I'm watching it happen. And I had no idea. I absolutely had no clue that this was something that happened in the denture community. But be careful who you trust. That's all I say. Be careful who you trust. Because these are fair weather people. They're your friend when they can benefit from you. But they've got no problem throwing you under the bus. So be careful who you meet on YouTube and become friends with. Like, really, think about that. Be safe. Don't open up yourself so much. They're looking for your trust and they want you to talk to them. So eventually they can hold that over your head and use it. That's what happened to me. I was very trusting, open, honest with someone, and now it's being used against me. That's my biggest weakness, is that I always give people the benefit of the doubt, and I shouldn't, and I'm learning from that, but that is my biggest weakness. I can see now, after connecting the dots with everything, that I've been used as a pawn in this horrible game just to get money. And they don't care who they hurt. On the outside, it makes them look like they're this loving, caring, supporting, just family-oriented denture lover. And yeah, they have dentures, but their main goal is to create the drama that creates them money. Believe me, I did my research. I looked into it. The only good thing that happened out of all of this is that my very prominent friend that is a very popular YouTube vlogger is going to do a video about the Russell Klein Facebook group and about support groups on Facebook for denture wearers. So that was a good thing, because the audience exposure for that will be fantastic and great, and it'll show people that there are options out there. There's millions of people that wear dentures or are going to have dentures in the future, and the more that they know that these support groups exist, the better. So I'm excited about that part of it. That was a good thing that came out of it, and the truth came out of it with YouTube, meaning that you can't just go shut somebody's channel down. And so when someone says that, they're crying wolf just to get some attention and some drama. It is an attention grab. So just watch carefully, connect the dots, see who's trying to use somebody else's tragedy as an attention grabber, or talk smack about somebody else in the denture community when it's meant to be a community of supporting people. You'll start seeing really close who's actually there to support people and who's there to actually stir the pot. It's really clear once you start actually stepping back and looking at all of the patterns. It is very, very clear what's going on. So, interesting crash course about YouTube and the communities and the way that they work. I suggest not using YouTube as a support network. Find another network. I found mine on Facebook. It works great. It was awesome for me. More of an intimate setting. Videos do get posted there, which is a great thing. So just don't be sheep. Pull the wool off of your eyes. Look through the veil. See what's happening. Make sure that you're not being pulled into or being used as a pawn in this little game that's going on. Just be smart. Okay, and don't trust everybody on YouTube. You don't even have to trust me. I'm not looking for comments, clicks, views, whatever. I just wanted to share some information. So be careful about YouTube, you guys. It's kind of a scary place. So I love you guys, I really do. And I want to look out for you. And that's why I made this video, so you guys can start to open up your eyes a little bit and see what's happening.